In a Regal scene backstage, Queen Sharmell interjects, reminding King Booker that the quantity of challengers is inconsequential, emphasizing the significance of the impending showdown at SummerSlam. She highlights the animal as the pinnacle of their conquest, a challenge that will serve as King Booker's crowning achievement. King Booker and Queen Sharmell, the Regal duo, grace the ringside with their royal presence, taking their places at the commentary table to oversee the night's main event. The anticipation in the air is palpable. The animal, showcasing his dominant strength, initially overpowers Finlay, setting the tone for the match. He tags in Lashley, who continues the momentum with powerful right hands against Regal. Despite Lashley's efforts, the tide turns when Finlay cunningly exploits the ring to his advantage, introducing Lil B from under the ring to slam onto Lashley, turning the match in their favor. Regal and Finlay, with their seasoned strategy, manage to isolate Lashley, preventing him from tagging in the animal. Finlay locking in a chinlock and delivering a significant clothesline, further wearing down Lashley. Despite Lashley's resilience, the duo of Finlay and Regal maintain control, effectively cutting the ring in half and keeping Lashley at bay. However, the momentum shifts when Lashley finds an opening, managing a desperate but crucial tag to the animal. Unleashing his pent-up fury, the animal enters the fray with explosive right hands, quickly turning the tables. The match escalates into chaos, with all competitors engaging in a frenzied exchange of moves, culminating in a spectacular display of double spears and a devastating spinebuster by the animal on Regal, securing the victory. In a post-match moment filled with tension and anticipation for their upcoming encounter, Batista approaches King Booker.
I want to thank you.
Thanks King Booker for holding the title.
But at SummerSlam, I'm going to be needing it back.
But at SummerSlam, he is going to be needing it back.
Bitch, I had to read again, because bitch, I know you're not talking to me. Bitch, I know you're not talking to me, because you're not talking about Nate Daniels. You're not talking about Nate Daniels. I told that hoe.
King Booker, adorned in his regal attire, made a grand entrance to the ring alongside Queen Sharmell, his presence commanding attention. Addressing the crowd with the authority of royalty,
Thank you. Thank you all.
Booker set his sights on Dave, offering him a stark choice: face a humiliating defeat or come to the ring to discover an alternative that could spare him further embarrassment.
Relinquished the world title due to a small injury.
With the tension thick in the air, Dave didn't keep the audience waiting. He emerged with a determined stride, ready to confront whatever King Booker had in store. Booker, with a smug confidence, proposed that Dave could avoid their impending conflict.
Batista, you heard option A.
By performing a gesture of ultimate submission.
Kiss your king's royal feet.
Bowing down to kiss King Booker's feet, Sharmell, ever the dutiful queen, presented a royal red pillow, upon which she carefully placed Booker's bare foot, prepared for the act of fealty. The crowd watched in suspense as Dave seemed to contemplate his next move. Approaching the foot with a hesitant kneel, it appeared as though he might comply. But in a moment charged with defiance, Dave stomped on Booker's foot instead, igniting the spark for an explosive altercation. He delivered a swift clothesline, sending King Booker tumbling out of the ring, much to the delight of the audience. Assuming control of the situation, Dave took a seat upon King Booker's throne, symbolically claiming victory over the king's attempt to belittle him. King Booker was found in a reflective mood backstage, his royal presence magnified by the arrival of Queen Sharmell. She inquired about his thoughts on such a magnificent evening. King Booker declared that ever since his ascension to the throne, SmackDown has flourished under his reign, emphasizing the necessity to vanquish the peasant and to ensure their return to SmackDown as the pinnacle of power in sports entertainment. Their royal discussion was interrupted by the arrival of Edge, the WWE champion, who mockingly applauded Booker's sentiments. Addressing him as a rogue, King Booker was swiftly retorted by Edge, who pointed out his elitist status as the WWE and WWE Women's Champions, claiming this made them the true reigning couple in sports entertainment. Edge boldly stated his intentions to dominate John Cena in their upcoming match.
Just like I bitch-slapped his old man last week.
Comparing his victory to the superiority of the Yankees over the Red Sox, King Booker laid down a royal decree.
You were up for a small wager.
If he retained his title and Edge lost his, then Edge would have to bow down to him on SmackDown.
And kiss my royal feet.
Conversely, Edge proposed that should he remain champion and Booker lose, then Booker would serve him on Raw. A deal was struck with the gravity of their titles hanging in the balance. As Edge and Lita departed, King Booker assured that by night's end, their subjects would be united in their chants of
Long live King Booker!